Hey there, how you doing? Hope you do absolutely fantastic. Today's test, hardware test, we're testing mainly the performance of the CPU here. The graphics card is more than enough to run these games that I'm about to show you. It's a weird game to start, my summer car, but we're doing it anyway. We have an Intel Xeon CPU w3550 running at 3.7 GHz base with hyperthreading enabled. Hyperthreading makes a big difference. In this case it performs a little worse in 4 cores, and if you enable hyperthreading to get 8 cores, it's a bit better. If you have a higher end CPU of the w3680 for example, you want to turn off hyperthreading for better performance, because most games only utilize 4 cores, and if those are strong you get an extra advantage. Well, our graphics card is an NVIDIA GeForce 1060 6GB, 1 GPU. Video drivers, the latest at the moment when it was recorded, 419, and running Windows 7 Service Pack 1. Goofy place to start this one off, because we're running in my summer car, but more games are coming. My summer car is now running 17. It's kind of baloney, but break time. HP Z400 upgrade options are listed here for the version that can only accept 4 RAM sticks. Alrighty, we're back for the secondary test with all the settings completely now confirmed and loaded. There we go. Oh, it's even smoother now actually. If you use the eyes, and that's the controls. That's some extra eye candy. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Okay, let's try to find the same combat spot. Oh man, this place is absolutely gorgeous. Just love being here. Yeah, there is the tank again. Now they're mad because that's suspicious activity. Just Cause 4 is running on maximum settings. Everything is on maxed out. So far I'm really happy with the performance. It's absolutely marvelous. There was another tank in front of me! Oh, he was hiding somewhere. That purple, man, that's really good camouflage. I don't know how, but it's eye science apparently. If dark purple is hiding in the bush, it's a little bit like a shadow and it's almost impossible to detect. Ouch. Neva never learned me how to land. Sorry lady, I need to borrow this. Uh-oh, engine fire. I broke a gas line. Whoa! Okay, that's enough fiddling around. Let's summary this. What? dang! I banged my head on the keyboard because I was kind of tired. Okay, now we are in Ghost Recon Wildlands. I don't remember the settings, but they're coming on screen right about soon. I'm starting at the Rocky Mountain area. It's actually way more dramatic if you go into the jungles. It requires more power to get those pretty little jungles freaking terrain on the CPU powers, I guess. Lower performance. But it's worth the trade-off because a lot of programs need Intel optimization, like Flight Sim, the other programs that need OpenGL. OpenGL is poorly optimized for AMD processors, so it makes sense to do the big switch. The hard drive has some damage, so if you see lag, it might be that. I want that third radio turned off.
Engaging tangos. Say the word.
Controls are very nice. The controls are nicer than on AMD somehow. There's less input missing, or frame times are better. I don't know. We're going over to the jungles. Things look different over there. We were in 35 at dense jungle. That's pretty good.
Anyway, that was Juan, and you're listening to WMB. I'm out.
I never remember those goddamn buttons. The jungle's my favorite place to travel around. Let's do a 40. If with the recorder turned off, it's gonna do 50 FPS, no big deal. Controls are nice, comfortable. So as you can see, the stats are looking good. CPU's a little working out. It was hitting a 90, so it's really working out. The goddamn navigation. Shut the fuck up, sorry. Hey, I saw a Toyota Hyena, one of my favorites. I know it's a silly looking minivan, but I like the diesel engine it has. Just ripping the tires right off. If you unscrew the rack in the diesel pump completely, just running away and exploding after an hour of extreme RPM.
Car now. This is harder than it has to be. Hola.
Hola, compañero. This is one of the nicest controlling cars in the game because it's front-wheel drive. The thing pulls corners like a boss. Could be better. Let's use the dirt roads, get even more denser first. Close the blinds because I don't like mirroring. Okay, let's get ballsy and turn up ultra settings. Now it's gonna... Now it's going to hit the CPU in the nutsack. Yes, I'm sure. Somehow it's not complying complete. Oh, there we go, it's complied. Some settings might not be changing, but most of them are changing to Ultra. Yeah, it's really putting down the hammer. Even though it's 75 FPS. I mean, 75% on the CPU department. Some threads might be hitting 100 all the time and cause poor FPS. If you have a real 8 core and you enable hyper-threading, it's not much use because most games use 5 cores or more. I mean less. My summer car uses 5 cores. This game probably uses 5 cores. Let's Alt-Enter for window mode. And let's get our manager. Now you can see all the information of all the cars. You can see all 8 cores are equally used. That's very good. I'm really impressed by the game maker of this. Ubisoft really cranked some optimization in here, so as you can see all 8 threads are equally fed data. The 7th core is working the hardest. It's really high all the time. RAM usage is 8.8 gigabytes. If you really run ultra settings and you don't do combat, it's doable. I mean, you see me driving pretty nicely. No crashes. I don't see the video card. Oh shit, I was distracted. I was texting a drive and sorry, I was sending a tweet. Oh, could have broken my neck. Anyway, that's not a big deal. It's cold here. It's storming for a month straight. It's terrible. Yeah, this FPS is just hammered. Well, let's change the settings up to video. Let's use borderless window. You have a little less performance, but this is only for science. I noticed a new compass in the top. Pretty nice little add-on from Ubisoft. It's useful for teamwork. You can tell teammates in which direction the other enemy is. Like pointing to the south, there's a Z over there. 150 degrees, hostile machine gunner. Hey? And your teammate instantly knows where he is.
Yeah, you are not having any coca. You know, first
yummy. What happened?
But the altitude, it's getting hard to breathe.
For shits and giggles, let's put this on low FPS for the die-hard competitive geeks for the multiplayer. Let's see what we can get. Okay, that was ultra settings. Let's crank it back down to very low. Let's test the potato capabilities. Broeiing instelling? What the heck is that? The translation in this game is poor. It starts to be Netherlands, but it won't. Is this low settings? What? I think it's not confirmed completely. Alright, it is confirmed, but some settings stay on ultra still because I'm started up with that. So, one moment please. How you snout.
Back home, all we ever needed for a barn was a padlock. Barns back home must not have anything worth stealing. Not worth as much as a couple tons of coca anyway.
Okay, that was low settings. Let's get it back to a higher degree. Preset is now on very high. Now I got a benchmark available. It's set on really high now. You can't see, but I believe it's on really high. That's slightly lower than ultra. Preset, and that's benchmark. partial preset. It's having a hard time to confirm the settings. There we go.
This.
Ooh, super tight, super fast. Look at his patient. His patient's really digging that one too. Look.
Ugh, my head. I think I'm going to bed. Something is missing off the keyboard. Ah, dang it. Alright, this is it for this test. As always, thanks for watching.